Hey everyone, happy Monday going on Tuesday. Hope you're having a great start to your week. Woo, a lot of stuff going on. I started streaming and I heard nothing but static. So that was a lot of fun. I had to reboot there. We made it though. Hope you're all doing well. Let me bump over here. Oh, I forgot to move my camera. All right, well that's not too bad. At least the camera's on. Often this camera's not even working. All right. Boo-doo. Look at that. Okay, let's get to it. We know what to do. Let's see. We were listening to Final Fantasy VI, right? Where were we? Oh, we were in the opera. We're in the opera. Let's continue with the opera. And we'll go from there. There we go. Okay. Hope you're all having a good start to your week. I am very sad to say, so first of all, I guess, Corin, good to see you. Beans, always a pleasure. Hope you guys are doing well, everyone. The Pochita package was attempted to be delivered today. I was unfortunately not home. And now, because of the complications of delivery, like I'm not gonna be able to pick it up till Friday. So at this point, we're gonna plan to open Pochita next Monday on the anniversary stream. So we'll make that part of the anniversary stuff. There was a slim chance of being able to open it today. It just did not align. I had to go into work today, so I wasn't home. I got out early, but not early enough to make it home before they attempted delivery. So that's where we are. Do, 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 do. At least it made out of customs. Yeah, it took forever. They held on to it for like over a week, which is pretty ridiculous. I'm a little nervous about like the shape it's going to be in. You never know. So I was also looking into, I made a list of things I had to do last night, and one of them was to look at the whole beard dyeing thing. There's no easy way to dye a beard, apparently. Especially if you have dark hair. So if we do the whole dyeing the beard Saiyan blonde as an incentive next week, I'm likely going to have to go to a salon to have that done. It's tough, yeah. Well, I mean, unless you use a temporary spray. Oh, yeah. I guess I could do that. I mean, they make creams too. Like when I dressed up as Master Roshi, I used a silver gray cream for my beard. It didn't look great, but it was like enough to be like, okay, it's gray. Because like I think if you really want to dye it, the first thing you have to do is basically like bleach it. And then you add your dye. So he had to do it daily. Well, if I have to do it daily, that's no big deal because then it's a 1 day thing. So that might be possible. So yeah, I guess if there's alternatives like that that are more temporary, that's fine. It's not like it has to be. It's not like it has to last a week. Yeah, beard hair is tougher. That's one of the reasons you have to like do special stuff with it. But my guess is around here that's going to cost like $100 if I go to a salon and have it done professionally. Salons around here are ridiculously expensive anyway. So I'll have to look into it. But yeah, if you see something that's like a better potential better solution, I will gladly try it. Scalp decal. I could look into a sand wig, but I think the beard is going to be funnier. Do 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 do. Let me see if I can find the stuff that I had gotten previously when I did the Roshi Gray. Bum, bum. There it is. So this is what I had gotten previously. It's like a cream or wax that you're supposed to be able to like comb into your hair. Maybe it works really well for like people with blonde hair. It like I mean again it was kind of like a dark gray and a little bit, but it felt goopy. It was not pretty. For $8, it did the job, but I don't think there's probably maybe a version. I mean, it's called color wax. I don't know that I would have called it wax. It's more like goop. Anyway, is it a cream? Yeah, it's just like a yeah, like some sort of cream. So you brush it in, you brush it in, but it never really felt like it. It was nowhere near that like steel gray. I think I think having a dark color naturally makes it much more difficult. Yeah, yeah, pretty much like stage makeup. Yeah, goopy, designed to look fine from a distance, but like kind of gross close up. Those photos were just found on Google, probably, probably. Actually, let me see if I can find a photo. Let me see if I can find a photo of me as Master Roshi. Let's see. This was pre-streaming. Um, It was in the fall, right? Oh, here we go. Yeah. So here's what I ended up looking like. So it wasn't horrible. Yeah, it wasn't bad. So maybe that would work with silver or with a blonde. Here was me. Here was me as Master Roshi. It was still in COVID times. I had the shell and everything. Yeah, we puffu it up. Anyway, okay. Puffu. That was kind of the sad thing. I went to the trouble of doing that graze stuff, and I had a mask on the whole time. So that would probably be more fun to do now. But they've already had that particular convention. I might try it sometime in the future. That was already 2 years ago. Oof. Hey, coffee. How's it going? We're going to attempt to do 2 rows of chainmail today, so I'm going to try to go a little bit faster. I'm gonna try to make up for the fact that I'm not gonna be here the next 3 days. You're doing the dishes? Oh, I have a sink full of dishes right now. I'm at least packed. I'm mostly packed for my trip, which is good. Usually, I've gotten into the habit of just packing like an hour or two before I go, which is fine. I'm not a I'm not a particularly picky packer. And this is only for 3 days. And one of the days, like, I'll have the clothes on me, so it's not like that's a big deal. I'm going to Albuquerque. Which is in New Mexico, the land of enchantment. Sure, yeah. That is the state motto, but it's kind of funny because when you land at the airport and if you have a rental car and you take one of those shuttle buses to the rental stop, they play this video that's like, "Welcome to New Mexico, the land of enchantment." And they say that about 3 or 4 times. Just in case you're having trouble telling. Breaking Bad territory. Yeah, it is. There's some comment about how like more drugs pass along the 2 major highways in Albuquerque than any other place in the United States. I'm looking forward to it though. Good food. As I mentioned, I think yesterday or sometime recently, they everything you can get with chilies there. And again, that you can get the red or green type, or you can get both. And you say you want Christmas, and they'll give you both red and green. So I am very much looking forward to it. I suppose I could try to buy some chilies while I'm out there and bring them back. I think we're a little bit early in the season, but New Mexico is the home of Hatch. That's the company Hatch. Hatch chilies. They're like the biggest chili company in the United States. And honestly, at this point, you can buy chilies online. They'll send them to you, dry ice. I did that a couple years ago. I actually still have a box, so I should just use the chilies that I have. Actually, that would be really good right now. I mentioned the tacos that I made. I'll have to do that when I get back. Bust out the chilies, add it to the meat. Oh. So yeah, I'm going away, and wouldn't you know, the weather is going to be lovely here for the next 3 days. So exactly while I'm gone, we're going to have this gorgeous weather, and then it gets hot again. So, hooray. Hooray. I've been working on a diamond painting thing too. Here and there, a little bit more on the weekends, usually in the morning. And I'm getting close to being done with it, which is kind of exciting. It's my first one. It's pretty big. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I'm also looking forward to getting it done for two reasons. One, it's big, so it takes up a lot of space, and I've got like little baggies everywhere from the little diamond drills. So it'll be nice to have it cleaned up and like getting the table space back. And two, I'm looking forward to doing something else. The one thing I have not enjoyed about the diamond painting is I need, if I'm ever going to do it again, I need to find a better setup because I feel like I'm very much hunched over. And after a good, 10, 20 minutes of doing it, the neck and the back start hurting. And so there's got to be a better way. But the problem is those things are small and you're supposed to be placing them relatively precisely. So I don't know. Again, first world problems. Like, oh no, I can't place my little pieces of plastic on my mat. Are we right here? Yeah, this is right. Ba-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-bum. I don't want to jinx it, but I think this is going to look really cool when it's done. Can already tell like it's like the color highlight hit there is really nice. We'll see how the face color turns out. That will be the real decider. I do have an idea of what our next inlay should be. I think it's almost got to be chi. It kind of seems like everyone's enjoying chi. I hope so. Chi is certainly adorable. Ba-ba-dum-dum. There should be more kitten manga. Well, I do have a feeling we're gonna have to look. We will look first at cute kitty manga when we finish chi. Because I think Qi will only last through November. So we'll be done with Qi pretty quickly. I briefly thought about only reading one chapter of Qi every day, but they're so short. And they're consistently short. We did not have that problem with Yokohama. Sometimes Yokohama chapters were 5 minutes, but then sometimes Yokohama chapters would be like 40 minutes. And so we never really could consistently, even if we wanted to read 2 chapters in a row. But Qi is consistently about 10 minutes, anywhere from like 6 to 10 minutes. Maybe occasionally 12. Yeah, it would be too short. And I swear an ad break always hits right in the middle of it. I need to watch out for that. Especially because the ad breaks are 3 minutes. And that's pretty much like half of a Qi chapter. And no one should miss Qi for like commercials. You need a more in-your-face timer. They did finally do that. Which is why I've noticed it more recently. In OBS, I've got my chat overlay, and it will now, right above the send a message box, it'll pop up a purple box that says, an ad break is underway. And it gives you a timer now, too. So that's actually a lot better. The thing it doesn't help with is, on the other screen that I've got, that's where I get the warning that the ad break is approaching. And so with what I'm looking at usually, especially with manga, is the OBS screen. And so there, again, it just pops up when the ads are rolling. You don't get the warning.
Woohoo! Stop the presses!
Yeah. See? That would be helpful. Okay, we're making good time here, so we're gonna keep going. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Bum, bum. A Mog would be a cute inlay too, but we really haven't done much with Final Fantasy yet on the stream, so I'd love to be able to play through the Pixel remasters. If only I were retired and could play games full time. So today was the first day of school for the local kids. And I swear, I got up at the same damn normal time. And everyone must have just like completely thrown out their routine because the number of people that were like out walking their pets and doing shit was way up than normal. Like, really, folks? I used to walk into work at 6:30 in the morning because I got tired of putting up with this shit walking in. And I'm getting close to doing that again. Actually, I take it back. I walked in at 6 o'clock in the morning because I would get to work at 6:30. I might start doing that again. We'll see. It's just obnoxious. You got all these people that don't know how to control their pets. So they're running around. Oh my gosh. And then, of course, there's the drivers who aren't paying attention. They're on their phones. So they roll through stop signs. Just sleep there. Yeah, that would be easier. But how would I stream? Hey, Eric, me, how's it going? You guys said the same thing. What about schedules or talking about pets? No, wait, what? Do do do. Oh, people were douche canoes on the road today. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. All the stress of school starting again, I guess. It's throwing everyone's routines out of whack, maybe. Yeah, so I saw, right, Zondra's teaching biology at a high school. Do we know what, is it like ninth grade? Or how does it work? There were way more people out than normal. Yeah, same here. I was just saying school started, at least here in Virginia. So that seemed to have like realigned everyone's schedule. Apparently we were on summer schedule and now we're back on school schedule. My schedule stayed the same. That's why it's like really blatant that everything changed. So that's why I'm contemplating like going earlier. Professor Zandra. Do we think they call her that? Or do they call her Fraulein Professor Zandra? I hope it's going well. Does Germany treat high school teachers better than the US does? She said it wasn't too bad, but she has to do better for the younger kids. Ah, then collapsed asleep on the couch. Oh no. Oh, I hope that goes well. I'm sure there's a period of adjustment. That's pretty big though. I mean, that's a big step. I think in general here where I live, the teachers are pretty well taken care of. Or at least I would damn well hope so, given that we live in one of the most affluent counties in the country. Dinner time, if you must. Do 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 do. Ba-boom. Dun-dun. Good old realm. Well, the other thing I've noticed too is that when things start to get darker, people, for whatever reason, their schedule changes too. So as the days get shorter, and it starts to get darker out earlier, or stays darker later, however you want to phrase that, um, there will be fewer people out, which I always find fascinating. I guess pets are more light driven than they are time driven, or maybe the owners are. But usually when I'm walking and it's still dark in the morning, like in the fall and winter months, there's a lot fewer people out. It's also colder, and so that helps. But it's mostly the light, as far as I can tell, which is weird. This piece is in 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That adds to the ethereal nature of the theme, makes it seem mysterious. In 7. Oh yeah. Meow. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Bum. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. Choir practice starts this week on Wednesdays, but I will not be there since I will be out. But that means our Wednesday streams will be shorter moving forward. We probably won't do any cross-stitching on Wednesdays when I have choir. We'll probably read manga and do chainmail. Ba-da-dum. Oh, there it is. Your long day of meetings is finally over. Hooray! Congratulations. That's a good feeling. I'm sorry that you had so many meetings. That's both boring and tortuous. Oops. Days with a ton of meetings feel the longest, yeah. This could have been an email, yeah. Huh. I've been in those meetings where we've blocked off an hour and a half of time. We block off an hour and a half. And the meeting starts out with the statement like, well, I don't have much to talk about today. And then we go like 2 hours. Don't let you be in charge. You're going to be done 30 minutes early. Yeah, do let you be in charge. There should be someone in charge of like stopping any rabbit holes, rabbit trails, stray voltage comments. Just be like, okay, sorry, let's talk about that another time. Let's get back to the main point. Get everyone done. What's worse is this happens all the time. Like, right, I'm a manager, and then we have a team manager meeting. So there's like 6 other managers under one division. And so often one of the other managers will sit there and bicker about some personal issue. that like is irrelevant to the rest of us, and it's like you're wasting all of our time. And our boss tries to say all the time, like, anything for the group, anything the group would care about. And then it's like, hey, my personal issue, blah 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 blah. Anyway, sorry. Oh, look at that. We almost got right to the end, and on the last ring, we had a ring casualty. All that bitterness just went into that poor ring and killed it. You find yourself in meetings because you have to tell people it doesn't work like that, and then they want a meeting to discuss it. Yeah. That's my favorite too, when like, okay, so you don't know how things work, and now, or other people have told you repeatedly how things work, but you refuse to like learn. And now you want to spend even more time discussing it when you're not going to change your ways. I'm dealing with something like that too right now, where it's like, I'm at the point where it's like, look, we talked about this a lot. You're not getting better, and I'm out of ways to like tell you different ways to actually improve. So I think we're sort of at an impasse until you get better. Like, I do want to help this person, but at some point when they don't listen to what you say, like, what do you do? Like, I'm sorry. You know this feeling? Your boss hates that you'll always bring something up that we could do better, and then you get told, why didn't you bring this up sooner? My reply is, this meeting is the first you have. Oh, you've heard on this topic, not your fault. And then you get added to the meeting. Yeah, and then you're the bad guy. That's good stuff. Yeah, like, maybe you should ask the question why everyone else isn't doing their job and asking these questions earlier. Rinse and repeat, that's your week. Oh boy. That that can get worrisome. Yeah. You have asked that question yet to see an answer. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're kind of dealing with that right now when it comes to some of our support processes, and trying to get out of the feeling that our support infrastructure is trying to stop us from doing our job. They're trying to do their job, but doing their job means that they're stopping us from doing our job. And our job is actually what provides revenue for the company. So we try to have polite conversations about like, hey, you know, that thing you just changed now makes my job a lot harder. Anyway, we try to be nice. We try to be nice. Try to communicate. You literally said if we would go over projects and ideas as a group, you could give them opinions about what they're working on. You were hired as an SME, but you can't recommend if you're not in the... Yeah, right, exactly. So they're not... You're there as an advisor, as a subject matter expert, but they aren't including you on some of the initial early discussions and whatever. Yeah. Again, I work at an analytic organization. We write and we do analysis, we do analytic work, and we do a lot of writing, right? I'm still shocked at how many times some new question will come in. And my first question is always like, surely someone has studied this topic before. And to like go do the research and like and find out who else in our organization has touched upon this. We have so many other people that are like, oh yeah, I can figure that out. And then they'll get to the end of a project, and then someone who's actually an expert in the area will find out, and they'll be like, well, if you had come to me, like you just reinvented the wheel. If you had come to me, I could have helped you like get to where you are now so that you could have actually done some actual work rather than just reinvent the wheel. Yeah, I just work here. Just worry. Oh man. All right. Well, hey, Goku's coming along pretty well. So we just finished row 7 out of 26. So I guess that's about what? Almost a quarter of the way through. Hey, Grand Trees, how's it going? All right, that's gonna do it for chainmail today. Oh crap, I didn't mean to move this. Why did I do that? Is this where I normally have it? No. I guess that's where I normally have it. I need to like fix this to the screen somehow. Time to chill, yeah, indeed. Finally. Okay, what's going to be our kanji of the day? Yesterday was fidelity, loyalty, chu. What did we... Oh, I can get rid of that. This could have been an email. Like, just put that on my tombstone. This could have been an email. So many double meanings there. All right, I don't know. Oh, well, no. So I was thinking this. We could do this, but this is obscure. And it's actually like an alternate kanji to the more common kanjis for toku. So toku, meaning to dissolve or melt, is normally with this kanji, but in Dragon Ball they use that one. In Yugo for fusion. Is it true that women and noise have similar kanjis? I don't think so. It depends what you mean by noise. Urusai, which is usually the word for noisy or loud, are these kanji, and it's 5-month fly. 5-month fly. Those are the kanji, and none of those are close to women. Another one that would mean like noise is sabagi, and again, this kanji is like horse, insect, and axe or something. So, so not that I'm aware of. Maybe there's a particular kanji. There is the one thing that always comes up that's like a little awkward nowadays is the kanji for wife is the character of broom and a woman. So right, I mean that's kind of a dated concept at this point, but and then there's also the term kanai is a humble term for one's wife, and kanai means inside the house. So again, now kind of a dated term and not necessarily commonly used. 10 brooms. Oh, is that it? 10 brooms. Even better. So yeah, unless if I'm missing something, I don't think there's a what narao? No. Naru. Naru would be the other thing. That means to like ring out, to cry. But again, this is bird and mouth. So nothing similar to a woman. Hey, Goshi. How's it going? Okay. What are we using for our kanji of the day? You just want to use narao? Ba-da-ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum, bum. All right, we're gonna go with narao because I can't think of anything else. Ba-dum. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-bum, ba-ba-da-ba-dum. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Bum ba da bum bum do 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 do. Did I? Oh, I'm on the wrong screen, that's why. There we go. That's better. Okay, we've got narao to take lessons in, to be taught, to learn. Jushu, I think renshu is probably the more common. Where's renshu? Narawashi, a customary practice. A narai, as in habit. Okay. Kanshu. Isn't renshu? Doesn't that mean practice? Is that not the shu? No, that's the shu. Okay. We'll use the renshu. That's probably the most common word that any Japanese language student is going to run into is renshu, practice. In fact, right, it's an N5 word. Joshu, I think, is relatively common, common practice. So let's start with Joshu, and then we'll hit some of the other ones. Okay. Thank you, Final Fantasy VI. We're done. We'll do a really quick sketch here. This one's a little bit obnoxious from a balance standpoint. Oh, I'm out of screen. There we go. I'll try one more time. Okay, that's not bad. It's like a face. It is like a face. It's a smiley face. Haha. All right. We'll start with this cute picture. We'll start here. We need our timer. Timer clock. Reset the timer. Okay, we should be good to go. Let's do it. Today's kanji means learn with on readings of shu and ju and kun readings of narai and narao. We saw it recently here in Chi's Sweet Home, where the title of the chapter was Narao, meaning to learn or be taught. We draw it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It'll show up in such words as jōshu, common practice or custom, a narai, a habit, the way of life normally as it is. We've got shutoku, learning acquisition, narao, to take lessons in, to be taught, to learn, and jushu, practice or training. So we'll have more description words in the description of the video. Again, that is narao, learn, enjoy. Okay, that was a bit bumbly, but we'll just go with it. All right, let's get to Dragon Ball. We're going to read Dragon Ball, Hellsing, and then we'll get to Chi. I'm sorry. We have to suffer. You have to suffer before you can enjoy the cats. So Goku's coming along. Goku's coming along. All right. What am I going for? There we go. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. Turn off Full Metal Alchemist. Turn on Dragon Ball. Volume 30. Chapter, what, 359? Is that where we are? Yeah, chapter 359. Wow. Dragon Ball, Volume 30, chapter 359. I still have not uploaded any of these chapters to, I need to, that's on the to-do list for some future time. We're going to be doing what? Hellsing. No, we're still on Volume 2, Chapter 1, so no new Hellsing. We're going to do Chi, Volume 3, Chapter 47. And we'll also be doing Chi Sweet Home, Volume 3, Chapter 48. Okay. So by the way, we were talking about this earlier. If you have any good ways to dye a beard, let me know. Apparently it's really complicated, and we're looking for, even if they're temporary solutions, temporary is probably better. Apparently there are ways. But apparently if you want to like dye it, it's really complicated. So we don't necessarily want to do that, especially if it's really expensive. All right. Where is Dragon Ball? Okay, what happened? Oh, they were investigating this second time machine, or this other time machine, and they've determined that it's actually Trunks' time machine, and they found this weird eggshell, which I think, again, this is all set up for Cell. I think that's what all this is. But it ended with Kami-sama saying, like, a horrible crisis that has never been seen before on Earth will soon threaten everything. That is it? Okay, yeah. It's just kind of funny. It's like for once Toriyama was thinking ahead, and instead of like just arc, arc, this is like starting to set the seed for the next thing within the current arc. uh, or at least right. It's not just like androids and we're done and then on to the next thing. So okay. So let's read chapter 359.
Kill those murderers dead!
Thank you, Cough. Appreciate that. Let me try that one more time. Let's read chapter 359 of Dragon Ball Kamisama wa Mita. A little bit of a strange title for the chapter. As for Kamisama, this guy saw it. So presumably now that this chapter that we just finished ended with Kamisama talking about a horrible premonition. Premonition of despair and a crisis that has never been before seen on Earth. So presumably maybe this is what we'll be seeing. Or anyway, here we go. Okay, and remember, Trunks, Bulma, and Krillin and Gohan went to go research this second time machine. Or maybe Krillin's not there. Whatever. Okay. どちらにしてもこのままここにタイムマシンを
This is a
残して
Japanese knife that my sister-in-law gave me, and it's used for harikiri or kukisaki or whatever that's called, and vegetables depending on what your mood is.
They need Julia's knife. Call Trunks. What? Okay. どちらにしても Alright, see ya, Goshi. Alright, we're just gonna start over. We're just gonna start over. Okay. This is how it's gonna go, isn't it? Alright, fine. We'll just keep going. Everyone on YouTube can just forward about 5 minutes when we're finally done with all this crap. Got it? タイムマシンを残しておくわけにはいきませんから、とりあえずカプセルにしておきましょう。Hydrate. While you're all diligently working out the translation to what Trunks just said, we can hydrate. Okay. So whatever is happening.
Stop the presses!
Thank you. We're not in ad time. So no matter what happens, as it is now in this place, the time machine leaving as it is, or a reason for doing that, will not go. Like, we can't do that. So because of that, for the time being, into a capsule, let's put it. それにしても、やっぱり私は天才だったわよね。未来でタイムマシンを作っちゃうんだから。Okay. In any case, as I thought, as for me, like I was a genius, weren't I? In the future, a time machine making, because I make a time machine in the future. As I knew it, I'm a genius. Kachi. This is actually, of course, boon, but let's go with bun. Ba. Kochimo, this one too. Kachi. この不思議な卵の殻も持っていくわ. Okay, so this mysterious eggshell also, like, let's go and take this mysterious eggshell. Remember that they found this thing in the previous chapter. そうですね. Yes, indeed. 僕たちは無天のロシ様のところに集まっているんです. Okay, so as for us, as for we, Master Roshi's two Master Roshi's place are gathering. Kame house ue, like at the Kame house or to the Kame house. Nande? Why? 簡単に言うと、3人の人造人間が動き出してしまって、そいつたちはお父さんの命を狙っているんです。Okay, so this is the setup to catch up all the little kiddies on what's been going on with the plot. To say it simply, the three artificial humans have been activated, and as for them, they're targeting father's life. でも、お父さんは病気であんな状態なので、場所を移して隠れることに。Okay, so, however, as for father, through sickness or because of sickness, in that sort of a condition, because he was in that sort of a condition, being sick, changed locations and hid. That's what was done. でも、そんな奴ら、あなたたちみんなでやっつけちゃえばいいじゃないの? Okay, well, but those guys, or guys like that, meaning the androids, you guys, with everyone, if you beat them up, that would be good, wouldn't it? So yeah, so meanwhile, right, they're fighting androids, and they have not brought in the actual, like, robotic engineer. 冗談じゃないですよ. It's not a joke. We're not kidding. 父さんと俺とピッコロさんと天津飯さんとでかかっても手も足もでかなかったんです. Okay, so Dad, me, Piccolo, Mr. Tenshinhan, like, even though we tried, we were ineffective. There's nothing we could do. そんなにすごいんだ. Oh my, that sort of a thing is crazy or incredible. で、ベジータは大丈夫だったの? But as for Vegeta, was he okay? Vegeta mo Kame house ue. Vegeta also to the Kame house? Oh, she's asking about Vegeta. Senzu toyo mame de tasukarimashita. So was saved by the beans called the Senzu bean. Again, right, explaining it for, I guess, all the kids that may have forgotten. でも、父さんはみんなと一緒行動なんてしませんよ. However, okay, so was saved by the bean called the Senzu. However, as for father, like, moving with everyone did not do. For whatever reason. Nani? What? Okay, so Gohan is maybe seeing something. いいえ、あれは何かなと思って。Like, no, as for that thing, something, I think? 何がどこ? Like, huh? What? Where? ちょっと聞いてみてください. So, wait a second, or a little bit, come and look, please. Huh? 何をどうしたの? What? What happened? 何ですか, Gohan-san? What is it, Gohan? あれよ, this thing. Kya! Alright, we ready? Oh, nice. Well, yeah, now it's very clear. 何よ, あれ? What is that thing? Dun dun dun. It's a cicada. Shinderu no? Is it dead? Dekai na. It's huge, isn't it? Nanda koitsu wa. What is it? This thing. これは死んでるじゃなくて抜け殻ですよ. Okay, as for this thing, it's not dead, or being dead it isn't. It's I think this is cast off shell. Nuke is to extract, and kara here, gata is shell. So what would that be? Carapace? Husk. Yeah, cast off skin, husk. Oops. Oh, this is the first word we looked up in the chapter. Nice. Yeah, it's a cast off shell. It's a husk. Nukekara? Konna dekkai semi ga iru no? Yeah, a husk. This sort of a huge cicada thing, or like this thing's a cicada this big. Kono atari ja? Oh, and like around this place, like in this location. Konna semi wa imasen yo. As for this sort of a cicada, it is not. Or I guess this is like, as for a cicada like this, they don't exist. True. これは this thing 多分タイムマシンに残っていた卵の中身. Okay, so probably or perhaps in the time machine remaining egg interior, nakami. Contents. So perhaps it was the contents of that egg remaining in the time machine. そいつが成長して抜け殻から出た? Like, huh. That thing growing to adulthood and then came out from the husk. Oh boy. どういうことよ? What does this mean? この抜け殻から一体何が出たっていうの? So what does this mean? This husk, from this husk, what the hell came out of it, and like, what is the meaning of it? わかりませんよ. I don't know. こんなの見たことも this sort of a seeing thing even. So I've never seen anything like this before. Okay. しかしどうやって? In any case, like, what are we gonna do? Or how doing? Oh, how doing この時代へ? Like, how did it get to this time, this generation? 誰かがタイムマシンで卵を送り込んだのか? Somebody with the time machine, an egg transported? Somebody transporting the egg in the time machine? それとも何者かが卵と一緒に来たのか? And what's more, 何者が, like something with the egg together came? Did something come with the egg in the time machine? So, それにしても, in any case, なぜなのかがさっぱりわからない. In any case, like, why? I have no clue. さっぱりわからない is to have no clue. Beta. nakami wa, the contents. Nukagara kara dette mamonai zo. Mamonai. Oh, okay. So coming out of the shell, it's been no time. So it's like still fresh. Eh, eh. Do, like well, or how about it? 正直言って嫌な予感する? Speaking frankly, a bad feeling or a bad premonition is doing. Like this is a bad feeling, right? Kokun. I think that's just nod. He's like, yes. Yes, nod deeply. Kokun means nod deeply or glugging, as in drinking deeply. Gokun. Hai, yes. A bad feeling, bad premonition. Hayaku kono ba kara kieta hou ga ii wa. Quickly, from this location, vanishing would be good. We should get out of here quickly. Anta tachi wa kame house ni iru no ne. Nanika attara renraku suru wa. Okay, so as for you guys, to the Kame house are going to be, if something happens, communications will do. Oh, wakarimashita. Yeah, got it. Hima dattara asobi ni kinasai, Trunks. I guess if you've got free time, like come and play, Trunks. Oji-san ya oba-san mo... Oh, Oji-san ya oba-san mo yorokobu wa. Your grandpa and your grandma will be happy. Okay, off they go. Itai nani ga dou natteru n da? Like, what the hell is happening? Wakaranai, sappari wakaranai. I don't know. I just have no stinking clue. Okay, here's the androids putting along in their stolen vehicle. Oh, I guess it's the wind, actually. Oh, right, she wanted to get new clothes. Tottemo ni oniai desu yo. Very much suit you. Apparently they're in Texas. Oki ni meshimashita ka? Oki ni mesu? What does that mean? I guess, like, do you like them? Are you pleased? Kini iru to omou ka? Are you thinking I like or it suits? Saitei da. They're the worst. The lowest. Shikashi, konna inaka ja, toriaezu kore de gaman suru shiga nai daro. However, in this sort of backwoods or country backwater, for the time being, like this, like perseverance, nothing to do but persevere, put up with it. Wow. Jana, see ya. Hey? Chotto, anata odai o? Wait. You, the bill. Wee. Oh, oi! Hey! Kora! Oi! Hey! What? Hey! Kisama! You! Bum. He looks in, sees this guy. Boo. Kowakatta. Like, scary. Moshi moshi. Hoan-kan. Hoan-kan. Protect security something. Building. Hoan-kan. The peace officer, the sheriff. Sheriff! 強盗ですよ強盗車は Okay, 強盗 strong stealing. Robbery, a mugger. It's a robbery! As for the car, 見ろよこの田舎っぽい服 Check it out, these backwater-ish clothes, these country-ish clothes. 似合ってるぞ18号 Haha, they really do suit you, number 18. So, damn it. もっと大きな町でもう一度探すか So for in a bigger town, one more time, will we search? Or we'll search again in a bigger town? This will be good. This is the attempt to have action without actually having action. 警察か? The police? うるさいね. They're noisy. ちゃば Huh? Bucky. Boom. Wow. Oh, they're dead. Oh, they're okay. 夢にしては痛いと思わんか? Okay, so 夢にしては as for being a dream, pain without thinking. Wait, 思わんか? 思わない? What else can omo mean? Imagining, recalling. I think this is supposed to be like if this is a dream, then like why am I not imagining pain? Something like that. Okay. どうした一体どうしたというんだ What is it? Like, what the hell happened? 神様なんだ What? なんだあのバカ者は What? As for that monster. バカ者だと Monster, you say? Voodoo, voodoo, voodoo. Which is like shaking. 化け物とはなんだ As for saying, or as for a monster, like what? なんとか言え Say something. さっきほざいていたタイムマシンと関係があるのか So the earlier ほざく Oh, to prattle or to go on about. So the time machine that you were prattling about earlier, is there any relation to that? 番組の途中ですが、先ほどのニュースの続報をお伝えします。Okay, so this is the radio. Program in the middle of a program, but earlier extent news, zokuho, follow-up report, we will transmit. We'll transmit a follow-up report for the earlier news report. Okay, here we go. Oof. Kill it quickly. 1時間ほど前から, so to the a point of an hour previously, あらゆる連絡が途絶えていた。あらゆる all communications 途絶えて ceased 途絶える to cease. Okay, so all communications ceased. 西の都の郊外の町 a town on the outskirts of the western capital. Jinja town desu ka? So the town, the Ginger Town. Ginger Town, a town on the outskirts of the western capital. All communications ceased about an hour ago. その後, after that, すぐに現地に向かった調査団の調べでは、やはりすべての住民が忽然と姿を消しており。Okay. So, immediately after that, to the place itself sent a discovery group, a 調査 investigation commission, a research group, yeah, investigation team, for researching. And as thought, all of the citizens, kotsuzen, sudden or unexpectedly, their forms have vanished. Everyone has vanished. Hito no kehai wa, as for the presence or the traces of people, mattaku kanjirarenai, like without a doubt, cannot be felt. No traces to be felt. Toyo koto desu, that's what it's like. この機械で this 機械 this strange or weird thing 異常な事態の原因については現在 Okay, so like through this strange 異常 emergency. No, I guess ijo is just abnormal. Strange and abnormal jitai circumstances. Yeah, circumstances. The cause, the genin, the source of these strange and abnormal circumstances. As for those, genzai is at now or at present time ... meaning like not known. タイムマシンのあった場所の近くだ. So that's close to where the time machine was. まさか. It can't be. Alright. 次は、その360, 360, 神と大魔王の融合. Alright, so the fusion of God and the great devil, or great demon king. Okay. So they will yugo in the next chapter. We will read that next time. Was this the first chapter of the Cell arc? It's hard to say because we were just kind of postulating. It's definitely Cell, right? This is definitely Cell. But right, the Android arc isn't over. So technically it was the chapter before where they found the shell, where they found the egg. But yeah, this is a good case of overlapping arcs. Like the Android arc does not come to a clean close before the Cell arc starts. Or maybe they merge. I don't know, it's been too long. Oh, hey, we've only got one more chapter left. No. Okay, 2 more chapters left in this book. No. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's do some Helsing, and then we'll get to Chi. Dragon Ball has unfortunately been taking a lot longer than normal lately. There's a lot of stuff here in Helsing, but it might go faster than the previous chapter, or the previous half. Yeah, he doesn't stay a baby for long. Oh. Okay. Helsing now. Chi next. I can turn this off, turn that on. And we're on volume 2, chapter 1, part 3. So this will finish off chapter 1, which is technically chapter 7. Okay, let's continue with chapter 1 of volume 2 of Helsing. This is technically like chapter 7, and this is our third attempt. We'll finish the chapter off with this session. There's been a session going on here at some sort of separate headquarters of Helsing with the 12 people of this round table, and we saw a little bit of new weapons for the Fouquet, the police girl, and Alucard, and then we ended last time with these two guys talking, and it's clear that they say like failure's not an option. We see this little pose of them, and like impossible, possible, asameshimae, it's going to be a piece of cake. So they appear to be up to no good. So let's see what's going on here. なんだここは、oh, なんだ君らは、ここは立ち入り禁止だ. So hey, like you guys, or what are you doing, guys? As for this place, entry is forbidden. This is a good example of, it looks like it's a Yoji Jukugo, if you could really call that. But the like entry forbidden. The first two kanji get pronounced with the kunyomi, and then the second two kanji get pronounced with the onyomi, which is always fun. So tachi iri kinchi. Ah, kore wa shitsure. Oh, like, oh, this is a sorry for the intrusion. Watashi tachi ryoko tsuwa no mono de shite ne. We, a sightseeing tour or a traveling tour, are people with, that's what we're doing. P. He points over to these buses. Oh. Igirisu no furui what was this? This is like nobility. Kizoku no yashiki ya shiro o mite mawaro chutsuwa deshita ne. So in English old noble mansions and castles, going around looking at, in the middle, tour it is. Koko wa koukai to wa shite nai desu ka? So as for this place, like, koukai is open to the public. As for it being open to the public, it isn't? You're saying it's not open to the public? Koko wa shiyuchi da. As for this place, it's private land or private property. If you've not seen watashi, which is the most common character for I in Japanese, it can also be used to mean private as opposed to public, ko or shi. Tsugu ni tachi, is that hiki? No, tachi noki. Tachi noki tamae. So immediately evacuate or withdraw, please. Okay, they smile. Pachin. Dos. That would be thud as this guy hits the wall with a bullet hole in his head, it looks like. Yep, zuru, 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 slide. Suddenly, all these guns come out. Who knew the tour buses have just lots of weapons in them? Kaoyoro ga warui. Your face color is bad. Daijoubu ka ne? I wonder if you're okay. Ciao. Paching. Snap. Look how cool. He speaks Italian. Those. So that other guy got shot 1 bullet in the head. This guy gets like 100 bullets. Uchikata? Uchikata yame! Ceasefire! Yame! Stop! Yamero tenda! I said stop! Aniki, yappa, yatsura zenzen baka jan daijoubu nano? Okay, so brother, big brother, as I thought, those guys, complete idiots, aren't they? They're like complete idiots. I think he's talking about the people firing. Is it okay? Is that it can be okay? Okay, mysterious cloaked character with a gleaming eye. Jiken? Yeah. Jiken sa, jiken tara no kuraran futsu na no. So it's an experiment. An experiment, just worthless, normal. Kuraran. Doesn't that mean boring or like worthless? Futsu means just like normal, average. Kudaranai. Yeah, good for nothing, worthless. Alright. Ano hito ni. So to him or by him. Totte wa, as for like about concerning to that guy or that person. Yatsura mo ora mo orera mo tannaru kate ni, I guess that's sugin no daro. Oh, okay. I think these guys are still talking. That's why the speech bubble has the indented, meaning it's like it's not this person talking, it's probably these guys. They're like thinking of someone. So like it's an experiment, it's just a stupid experiment, worthless, whatever. That guy, probably this person. To that guy, those guys, I guess, meaning the ones in the bus, and we and us, simply process, it's too much. Something about it's something like that. Or is not too much. Suginai. No more than. No more than simple. The English here went to him, so that's right. We're probably all nothing more than cogs in the machine. Okay, so them and us, simply mechanism not exceeding. We're nothing more than a mechanism, a process, a course of action. Okay. 実際ね, or 実験ね, an experiment, huh? Bachin. Baka. Okay, so he snaps again or something, and the door of the bus blows off. Da, 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 da. Za, 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 za. Oh, man. Voodoo, people murder people. I guess this is supposed to be voodoo, but in classic Japanese style, they use the sound B for the sound V because there's no V sound in Japanese normally. So we get voodoo. Voodoo, people murder people. Okay. So these are the experiment something. They've got this silly eye crying symbol. 난데모이야, whatever is fine. 쿠다라네, 쿠다라네, it's worthless, it's worthless. 俺たちに 토차, 히토코로시, 시가, 히토코로시가 できて, ikichiga susurereba. Okay, to us, like, I guess, however, killing people, if it's possible, or being possible to kill people, and the lifeblood if able to drink or sip up. Like, I don't care as long as we get to sip up or drink the blood of people that we kill. 何度も構わねえや. I don't care. I don't mind about anything. Helsing daka nandaka shiranega. Like Helsing, question mark, and whatever, like, I don't know. I don't care. Oh god, he's got a bunch of weapons too. What does he have? A falcon son Josh. He's got his little eye symbol on here. Sort of a scorpion with a K. Style box, something. Okay, what's his other weapon say? A slabba pistol. Ammo knight. Chilio Estelentai. I don't know. It's all gibberish. Okay, well. He's got guns. Jaka. Karodaka shiranega. Like, Alucard or whatever, Alucard, like, I don't care. Boom. Koroshite yara. Let's kill. Okay, so they clearly know about Helsing and Alucard, and he's like, whatever, and they've got an army of experiments. What happened? Nanikoto da Integra? What is it, Integra? Kochira keibishitsu. Integra sama. So this is the security room. This is the security room. Lord Integra. Or Sir Integra. Doushita naniga okita? So what is it? What happened? Teki desu. It's the enemy. Teki no kougeki desu. The enemy's attack. Nandato. What? Gaibu to no renraku ga toraremasen. So not able to communicate with the outside. Genzai Ikai Shomen. This is the entryway. Genkan ni te Sotochu. So at present, on the first floor of like the front entryway, there is in the middle of a battle. Gekitai Shiro. Okay, so like retreat? No. Repulse. Repel. Do repulsing. Repel the enemy. Murinara, if it's impossible. Jikan o kasege. If it's impossible, buy time. Buy us some time. So, それが それが, take it. As for that thing, the enemy. 落ち着け, calm down. 敵の数は. So, calm down. As for the number of the enemy, like how many people in the enemy? 正確な状態を言え. So accurately say the conditions. Tell me what's going on accurately. 敵は the enemy. This is the term for eat corpse demons, des. They're ghouls. 敵は ghouls です. The enemy are ghouls. Okay, so all those guys with the voodoo are ghouls. And they're making short work. Sha. Za, 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 za. Something. Sha ha 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 ha. Saikoni. All right, hold on. Oh, right. Yeah, this is Boki. Saikoni Bokiman daze. So this is giving me the biggest erection. Kochi dake zuru shite muteki modo damon na. Just this is like having a invincible mode. It's like having an invincible mode, a god mode. And zurushite, I guess, is like cheating or something like that. Doing stuff sneakily. Guru domo no ghouls. Oh, guntai dato, like an army squad of ghouls. Nanto shitemo jika no kasage. Whatever happens, buy time. Zawa zawa zawa. Entaku member no hinan ga saiyusen da. Okay, so the members of the round table evacuation is the maximum priority. Saiyusen. Okujo no heri made no ruto wa. As for the route to the like helicopter on the roof, doka. That looks like a helicopter exploding. Ima no oto wa. As for that sound just now, osaraku heri ga hakkai sareta oto da to omoimasu. So I think it was the sound of the helicopter perhaps being destroyed. Hakkai, destruction. Mo genkai desu. So we're already at the limit. Teki ga mo sugu soko ma, and then this would be soko made. But anyway, the enemy is almost to this point, or almost here. But then we're getting interrupted. Shukaka, shukaka, gwa do saka saka. Okay, there's a bunch of horrible sounds. Andolsta Integra. Nani ga okotte da? What is it, Integra? What's happening? KB Satsu, security room. Dolsta. Oi, what happened? Hey, teki ka, nanoka, the enemy? Was it the enemy? Zaka. Yes, it was the enemy. Aro. Oh, aro, hello. Aro, kikoemasu ka? Can you hear me? Entaku kaigi no minasama konnichiwa, aro. So everybody of the Round Table Association, konnichiwa, hello. Aro, hello. どうしようもない陰梅で、おい、ビチのクソ、ヘルシングちゃんも聞いてますか? Okay. So either way, don't care. Inbai. What was Inbai? Oh, the are you also listening, you Helsing shitty bitch prostitute? Inbai is prostitute. He says bichi, meaning bitch, and the characters here are also whore. Uriona, a sold woman. Kuso, we all know what that means. Helsing, blah, blah, blah. Are you listening? Ore-sama chan tachi no namae wa chan tachi. Oh, wait. Ore-sama chan tachi no namae wa Valentine kyodai. So our, and he throws in a chan to be cute, I guess. Our name, as for our name, it's the Valentine brothers. Ototo no Yan desu. The younger brother is Yan. Hajimemashite, yoroshiku ne. Nice to meet you. I guess I am the, this is the younger brother, Yan. I guess that's, yeah, let's just go with Yan. Kochira wa tadaima osome? Yeah, osome no ranchi no masaichu. Okay, so as for this, like right now, it's a late lunch that we're in the middle of. Oh, the ghouls are eating we're in the middle of a late lunch. Hershingu no taiin no minasama o umaku, no, utsukushi, no. It's not umai. I mean, it is umai, but how else can that be pronounced? Umashi? I missed this the first time around. Umashi? Oh, oishi. Right, that's the other pronunciation. Ugh. Oishiku itadaitemasu. Okay, so right now we're receiving the tasty people of Helsing, of the squad, everyone in the squad. Ima kara bukkoroshi ni iku ze. And from here, we will go and kill. We will go to kill. This is P. Shoben sumasete ka. So did make you go pee? Did make you go pee? Kami-sama ni oinori wa, praying to God. Heia no sumi de katakata furuete inochigoi o suru kokoro no junbi wa okay? In the corner of the room, trembling and clattering and begging for your life and your heart preparation, is it okay? Ma, jisatsu suru jikan wa aru kamoshiranai kara shineba. Osusume. Okay, so well then, the as for time for suicide, it exists probably, and so because of that, like will you die, or if you die, and like recommended. Osusume is normally like what you'd see from a shop clerk, like, ooh, that's a recommendation. Recommended that you kill yourself. Jane, minna aishiteru yo. Well, see you later. Love everyone. Butsu, sa. Okay. どういうことだ? What does this mean? Integra, これは? As for this, Integra. 敵が来ます. The enemy has come. 情報が漏れていたようです. Like, it appears the information leaked out. Yeah, 漏れる is to leak out. Information leaked out, it appears.